Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome, everybody. This is Italis One here on the podcast Checkin. If you have a podcast and it is greetings. If you have a podcast and you want us to see your podcast, come on board, let us know about it. I'll share it. And we can follow each other. And also follow you. All right, so let's begin. And we definitely will acknowledge you. All right, how you doing? Fantai? What's going on? Let me see. I haven't been on this thing in a long time, man. I haven't been on here a while. You know? I haven't been here in a while, man. But I'm gonna try something. Just to see if it works and how far we're gonna get with it today, alright? Bear with me. Sound effects. Okay. Laughter. Let's see. Cheers. What again? Triumph. Drone. Fear. Some of these just flying and the other ones not flying. Alright, so like I said, hit the invite button. You can come on board and tell us about your podcast, alright? Nothing to it but to do it. Yeah, tell me, give me a thumbs up if you hear me. Give me a thumbs up if you hear me. Loud and clear. I don't know what else to say. Let me see. Dennis. What's going on, Dennis? Welcome to the podcast. If you have a podcast, I'd like to hear about it. And I'll give you a shout out. Definitely. Alright. Good to go. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Good to go. Okay. What else? Let me see. I should just download everything. Hello, Miss Sue Miller. How are you? You have a podcast? Like to join? Tell us about your podcast. It's the podcaster Checkin. Good to go. I am Italis One. Can check my profile. Yeah. Give me a 1 if you hear me. Dale joined. Alright. How you doing, Kaveen? Dale, Kaveen. Give me a 1 if you hear my voice. Welcome on the check-in. Good to go. It's a beautiful day here in the city today. It's still cloudy. It's funny weather. It's like, 56. Balu. How are you, Balu? What's going on? Welcome into the chat. Greetings, Anna Basaram. Greetings. Welcome into the chat. We are here on the podcast Checkin. Ruth Agaria D. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Greetings to all. If you have a podcast and you'd like me to know about it or your channel, just hit a 1 and hit the invite button and you can come up. All right. We're sharing today. Sharing is caring, right? And my success is your success. All right. Greetings, greetings, greetings. All the beautiful people out there, greetings, greetings, greetings. Anybody want to come up? Crazy Horseman, Anna Zabaram, you want to say hello? You want to tell us about your podcast? Tell me, what's going on? Joseph, what's going on? Podcaster checking. So, I tell this one podcast is really about life stories, you know, and opinions. Is a long time watcher and a rising star in your life. All right. Big up, honest, bro. Just talk about anything and everything. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we all know the world is in chaos. Yeah. And the price of gas in the States, I don't know where you guys are from, but the price of gas in the States is crazy. You know what I mean? All of us who do driving for a living, it is very, difficult to maintain because gas is gone up. Pamna CC Woods, how are you? Greetings. Yeah, and you know the gas is gone up and it's crazy. So now the gas is like basically $5 a gallon. Yeah, Becky, what's going on? How are you? Greetings. Gas is like $5 a gallon now. Yeah, and you just gotta watch how you drive. You know what I mean? You can't even cruise like how you want to because at the end of the day, you gotta put back that gas in the car to keep moving. So I could only imagine when next month hit, it could be like $6. Yeah, and then you're gonna really hear the noise. Prince Pen, how are you? User Bryce, how are you? Greetings. We are on the podcast check-in. It's lunchtime. And we're just getting a feel for the TikTok again. I've been doing my podcasts on Spotify and YouTube, but I think I'm gonna focus back on TikTok for a while. You know, it's a beautiful day. It's cloudy, but it's a beautiful day. It's not really no sunshine, but the weather is good. The weather. Georgetown girl, how are you? Jean Burke, how are you? Screamer, Hilton, how are you? Thank you for coming in on the live. If you guys want to come in, have any topics, you can come in. You know, you can come in. Definitely. DJ Nesta, big up yourself. Big up all you beautiful people. Big up yourself. You know, all the TikTokers, big up yourself. All the YouTubers, Linda, Sanaya, big up yourself. Bamusa, Main, big up yourself. All the YouTubers, all the Instagrammers, all the TikTokers, big up yourself. Social media is in the house today. Wow. It's Thursday. Gail Chapman, how are you? Big up yourself. Naki, how are you? Big up yourself. All the YouTubers, all the people coming in. Eleonora, Karen Cox, Danny K, 1958, big up yourself. Wow, pure big people coming in today. All right. That's good. Yeah, the sun is not shining, but it's still a beautiful day. You know, it's still a beautiful day. Gotta give thanks for that. We are alive and we can do what we gotta do. The day ain't over till it's over, yeah? Yeah, man. Anybody in here from the East Coast, the West Coast? Anybody here from other state, in-state, overseas? Coco, Sata, how are you? How are you? How are you, everybody? How are you? Yeah. So, Sheetlander, how are you? Bless up yourself. Welcome to the podcast. Yeah, so we just give a couple more minutes and then we get started, yeah? If anybody wants to come up, you can come up. You know what I mean? Anybody wants to come up, you can come up. Sano, 10, Kiara, Sarah Jat, welcome. Welcome, Danny K, welcome. Alan Wilson, welcome. Brandon, welcome. Bless up yourself. Quantum Yeshua, bless up yourself. Keep going. Bob Rambo, keep going. Big up yourself. I know it's hard to join on TikTok. I have many options, yeah, but thank you for making me your option this morning. And we're gonna work it till the wheels drop off. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna work it till the wheels drop off. Marcia, Yasiel, big up yourself. Akalima Ali, I hope I said your name right. Big up yourself. Thanks for coming in. Many people are out there, but hey, you chose to stop by on the podcast and check in. Big up yourself. If you guys have not subscribed, please subscribe, hit the like button, hit the follow button, and click the link, and definitely we can link up on other social media platforms, particularly YouTube and stuff like that. John, big up yourself. Josilla, big up yourself. Big up yourself, Happy Life. Yeah, as you can tell, I am a Jamaican. And hey, you know, it is what it is. But I'm living in America, and in spite of whatever is going on, it's still one of the best countries in the world. You know, and we just gotta do with what we gotta do until the time come, and then we move on. You know, but it's still one of the best countries in the world. I don't care what nobody say. You know, I had a particular customer, and they they gotta do their medical and stuff like that, and I usually take them to go see their medical appointments, and okay, who's this? Invite JX to join as a guest. I don't know. Lisa Best, big up yourself. Who's this guy? Let me see if I can. Okay, they said the invite sent anyway. Yeah, I usually take that customer to go and go see their doctor's appointments. And that customer, they come from Jamaica, right? And I'm telling you, when you look at that person is young. But it just goes to show, no matter what age, you can always get sick. Nadia Campbell, thank you for joining. It doesn't matter your age. You can get sick at any age. Sickness is a thing that it doesn't have no particular age. Everybody think when you get sick, you're supposed to get sick when you're old. A lot of people think like that, you know. Sickness only happen to old people. But that is far from the truth. Anderson 999, big up yourself. Frank 1957, big up yourself. Yeah, a lot of people think sickness only happen when you get old. But sickness can happen at any age. Even though we know it, mentally, we think that we are supposed to get sick when we get old, not when we're young. It can't happen to me. Even me, I thought like that for many years until I broke a hand and I twisted an ankle. And I'm looking at myself and I said, dag, man, that was the first time you ever feel invalid. I right, big up yourself. A long time watcher, Anderson 999. Big up yourself, big up yourself. Yeah, you know, Sherry 70, Mona Lee, great, big up yourself. A lot of times, people think sickness only happen to people who are old, but sickness can hit you at any age. It boggles the mind, but it's the most realist thing. It's two things certain in life. You will get sick and you must die. I'm telling you. Even if you live 100 years, some sickness will take you out of this world. That is guaranteed. Some sickness will take you out of this world. The common cold, it can take you out. Yeah. Look at this thing we go around the other day. Pamela Doten. That, I'm sorry, I don't know your full name, but big up yourself. Yeah. And it's difficult to wrap your mind around it at times because we all want longevity. You know what I'm saying? We all want healthy life. You know, I remember I had a cousin, Skeeter text 190, big up yourself. EPJ, big up yourself. Thanks for coming in. I had a cousin years ago. He was a bigger cousin for me, but I had two of them, actually. One, he died in Jamaica because of unsanitary lifestyle, right? He didn't have a sanitary lifestyle. And he was just eating. And yeah, and pick up sickness through the eating. And then, you know, all the medical system is back in those days. He couldn't do nothing about it. The man dead. Boop. Gone. And that was a shocker. That was a shocker, man. You know? So sickness can hit at any age. I had another cousin, she was bigger than me. And she had I think 3 kids before the last one. The last one she had put her in a coma and she never wake up. And that girl, she survived multiple tragedies before that where she should have died. And she never died. So sickness can happen at any age. She die young. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that can be one of life's greatest challenges just to stay healthy. It's a challenge. It's a test. You know? Because they say your body is the temple. Right? Your body is the temple. That's what they say. You know what I mean? But hey, what you gonna do? You just gotta try to do the best you can do. You know, and prepare yourself. Because anything can take you out. Anything. Yeah, so this is the podcaster check-in. Yeah, I'll just big up yourself, everybody who joined. Those who left, no worry yourself. Thank you for coming anyhow. And thanks for participating for the little time that you were here. But we do this for the love. We don't do this for the likes. Yeah. So that is it. We're good to go. You know? And at the end of the day, we can't do it without the people. And the people are always encouraged to participate because it's not just me. It is we. You know what I'm saying? And if you desire to come on the podcaster check-in and you have a podcast, you can share it with us. We can listen and follow you. And if you don't have a podcast, you should think about having a podcast. Right? Because this is an awesome tool, awesome way to communicate with people and get to meet new people at the same time. You know, you can monetize it and you can go far with it. You know what I mean? It's all up to you. It's nobody else but you. You know what I mean? But it's one step at a time. Big up yourself, just though. It's one step at a time. You know? In these times, you know what I'm saying? It's one step at a time. Yeah, so all we view health and how we view lifestyle, living, it's all based upon you, you know. Everybody at one time was a young person, but you must get old. You know what I'm saying? That's just a given. You must get old. If you live a certain way and you protect your health, you must get old. You know? But when you get old, you know what come next, right? At some point of the lifespan, sickness must come, you know? Hopefully, it is not sickness unto death, but you can manage it and then you can definitely live with it, you know. I had family members who were diabetic. I had family members who had blood pressure, who had high cholesterol. I had family members who, you know what I mean, at one point, you know, they needed the attention and the support, you know. They are there. All of those things I experienced, you know what I'm saying? And I saw how they handle it. Mind you, they had a spiritual aspect to them. Yeah, hello Cherry and greetings. Mind you, they had a spiritual aspect to them. And I think that brought them through it, you know. At the same time, they endured it. And then, you know, you go through the whole hospital thing or the rehab thing, and you see how other people handle it. And when you check them MO, they don't got no spirituality about them. Not at all. They don't have none. They just in there complaining from morning to night. They want the best treatment. They want the best of everything. But they don't have no spirituality about them. None. Yeah? None whatsoever. So that make it harder for them to go through what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? They rude with the nurses. They rude with the doctors. They rude with the place, that hospital that's housing them. The social worker or the counselor that's trying to maintain them. Them just downright rude. You know? But then when you check them now and you start to get to know them, you realize they don't have no spirituality about them. Theirs, big up yourself. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no spirituality about them. You know? They not even said thank you God for that they can eat a plate of food. I see one guy there the other day. I was with my father. Because my father was in the hospital recently. And the guy next, he had like half a foot. And then he was so skinny and mager, yeah? Next to you. He had half a foot and then he had he had something wrong with him, but every now and then his bowels will give way, right? So basically he messing himself every now and then. He could go, I guess, to the bathroom by himself at the time when he would acknowledge it, but then there were times when he couldn't acknowledge or he didn't know and he messed himself, Thank God he had a good nurses, Thank God for that. But yeah, that's the situation with that. That's the situation with that. That's all you can do. If you're in a situation where you need somebody, you gotta be humble. If you're in a situation where somebody's gonna be taking care of you, you gotta be humble. Mind you, somebody will take care of you, but not everybody gonna put up with that mess. I'm telling you. Not everybody gonna put up with that mess. Somebody will take care of you, but not everybody gonna put up with that mess. Somebody will marry you, but not everybody gonna put up with that mess. So you gotta be humble. Even in your relationships, you gotta be humble. You know what I'm saying? People will work with you, but not everybody gonna put up with your mess. You get transferred, you get fired, you get ignored. You won't get the respect you want on your job. You know what I mean? Doing business. Hey, there is times when I gotta lay down law, like literally lay down law. People be coming in here and they just wanna root, as we say in our country, root and tooth. They come in here, they can't sit still. They got their little cats, they got their dogs, they got their little children. They come in here, they have no behavior. Put it that way, no behavior. Yeah, they come in people's car, and your car, you gotta maintain your car because that's your bread and butter. You see me? And then have no behavior. Yeah? None whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying to myself, I say, man, where these people come from? Where they come from? They can't behave themselves at no point in time. They can't control their children at no point in time. What's the problem? That's how they be acting. So people talking to them. I'm saying to myself, I say, yo, these people, they're not easy, man. They're not easy. So sometimes you just gotta be careful how you live your life. You gotta be careful how you live your life. I'm trying to see if I can find some music here. You gotta be careful how you live your life with people from different genres and different cultures, and especially in America here. America full of so many different cultures, and at times too, they have different positions where you gotta deal with different cultures, different communities. You can't be acting all type of no ways. You gotta be humble. Humble when you step into different atmospheres and different cultures. You gotta be humble, man. Albert Kate, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Seed, big up yourself. Thanks for coming in. Bless up yourself. Yeah, man. So we just try this podcast thing here to keep it going. I got a few friends out there, but I don't even know if they even on board here. Let me see if I can touch base with them. See if I can touch base with certain YouTube friends who are on TikTok. Where they at? Where they at? Yeah, well, let's see what happened. I shared it out. But other than that, people, it's a beautiful day, man. It's Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Thank you, Jesus. Friday is here and it's coming. You know? Why is this guy stuck here? Danny K. Who's this guy? Got stuck on the podcast. His name not moving at all. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm. All the graduates are coming out this year. This is the year. Graduates. Congratulations to all the graduates out there. All right, so this little bit of live here was just a test. Big up yourself, everybody. This has been about, I don't know, maybe 8 minutes, 9 minutes, I don't know. 83 viewers, no new followers. If you go live on Friday, it's a +1. Start a 60-minute live. Go live on 3 separate days. Maybe I'll try it out. Yes, Miss Sticky Lady, how are you?
The ambulance are allowed to be here.
All right, so I got a circle.
Please, because I have to bring the ambulance here because he's broken the cross.
All right, thank you. She caught me. All right, people, I gotta move, yeah? But I'll be back. Thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting. Go to my YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe. Big up yourself.